Good morning. Look at this. You like my hair? I did it myself. It's called early sleep. Um, it happens when you get stressed over a printer that you bought and then had somebody bait and switch at Walmart, so you didn't end up getting a printer. I used to be able to fix the printers we got, and I had trouble fixing the Canon one I had, and that made me buy a printer, and then everything went to heck. What this video is really about is new Batgirl movie that's not released when it's 90% complete, and it's in the can. It's all you have to do is release it. So the CEO of the company is an idiot, and here I have my reasons for it. Sci-Fi Channel releases movies sometimes so bad that I can't stop laughing. They become comedies. And I don't even need to name names. Some of you know a whole series of movies they made that really you have to suspend your brain just to watch. But they're corny and they're made. But yet, the company releasing Batgirl movie decides to stop it when they're almost done. And their point is, we only want to release big movies. Well, there's a problem with that. And here's the problem. It goes all the way back to a lot of Cary Grant movies, or a lot of Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin movies, or a lot of other ones. Most movies get made. If they're finished, they can them. What do they do wrong? Sometimes they cut off too much of the movie and they ruin it. But wouldn't it be nice if somebody at the company, and we won't name names, you know who's releasing Batgirl, you can look it up, was smart enough to realize, finish the damn movie and then just put it up on Vudu for sale. Let the people decide if the movie was a bad idea, instead of a corporate moron who doesn't, at his age, doesn't have a clue of what a bad movie is, or he hasn't watched enough bad movie. He needs to watch Plan 9 from Outer Space. You know, then we'll be able to talk about what a bad movie is. Okay, replacing Bela Lugosi shortly into the movie with a guy who's a foot taller and looks nothing like him. That was brilliant, because the movie's the worst one of all time, but how many people know about it? A lot. So, here's a thought. Release the Batgirl movie to Vudu, finish it, release it, and see if the people like it. Because making decisions yourself is just plain stupid when you've already paid for it. There's no decision to be made there. Finish the movie. I think a lot of you, if you took the time to upvote this and post your own feelings on finishing the movie, maybe, just maybe, he'd change his mind and finish the movie and release it. Because it's stupid to let material that could have been successful get thrown away. And yeah, it could bomb. What do you have to lose? It could bomb. You don't have to advertise it or nothing. Put it up on Vudu, let it go, see if it works. There's a lot of us out there that buy movies, and that would be your perfect excuse for doing it. Well, that's my screensaver, by the way. I still want you guys to take a look at this. You really need to get this screensaver for your PC. I mean, that is an awesome screensaver, and it looks like real fish, acts like real fish. Doesn't cost you much. You need to go to serenescreen.com. And no, I don't get money from them. I don't think they know I exist. But that's the best screensaver. And by the way, you can get it for your Vudu TVs. And it's really nice on them, too. It's an app. You can just download it on your screensaver section. And you can get it on your other TVs, too, probably. Well, if they're smart. I don't know. That's still the best one ever. I love my hair like this. Just totally screwed up. When you're old, it really doesn't matter. No one looks at you anyway. In fact, I'm the best secret agent in the world. I can walk anywhere, and nobody notices me because I'm huge. Hey, I got that going for me. As far as that goes, though, again, I warn everybody, don't buy a printer from Walmart unless you know what you got and you go in the store and get it yourself. Never, ever have them ship it, because a suitable substitute in hardware and computers has to be in the same genre. Laser printer begets laser printer. If it's a color laser printer, then it should be a color laser printer substitute. It never should be an inkjet, ever. And everybody goes, oh, there'll be people that disagree. But trust me, you want to piss off a customer, if they just sent you that in the mail and said, this is suitable, this is the same, for the same price, how many of you would have gotten mad? I'm betting every last one of you. And the ones who didn't get mad would get mad the first time the printer clogged and you had to spend a couple $100s to fix it and found out it was cheaper to replace it than it is to fix it. Then you would have gotten mad. That's the problem there. And here's your quick one today, but I think the Batgirl one needed somebody to say something about it. Okay? I'll make another one probably in a day or two, and I'll try and pick up and start doing some hardware stuff. But, you know, when you're retired and you're trying to just maintain incredible damage it does to you. Another thing, too, really good plugs on Amazon that they have that are well made, and they work with your systems. I had some plugs blow out the other day, and these little things are a lifesaver. They screw in over the panel that you have. You take the little screw out and you put that in, and they're really good because a lightning hit somewhere or got a power surge, and it blew out on the other one that was there, and those are worth it. I think it's about 4.2 amp on the USB, and it has micro USB, so those are worth getting if you want to get something. They have those up on Amazon. You can look for them. They're angled so that the plugs don't touch. Something that somebody finally got smart and realized, hey, you can't use all the plugs if it has 6 plugs and they're all right next to each other. I never understood that. Just like I never understood sizing charts. We got some shirts the other day from Amazon for the Hellfire Club from Stranger Things, you know, collectibles for gamers. And the shirts came in, and 4XL was so small I could wear it on my arm. So, still a lot of trouble with Chinese companies. It's a wall to wall. You just don't know who you're dealing with. Good advice: if you see a company and the name is just a bunch of letters in a row, don't buy from it. If you're on Amazon looking for a vendor, I've noticed that every time I bought from a company that didn't have a reliable name, that I didn't see a whole bunch of views on, they're just scammers, and that's what we got. So, unfortunately, we've got 2 shirts that we could never use. Hey, that's the way it works, you know. You buy that product, you got it. And also, you can speak your voice. You can say, hey, I'm not going to buy Chinese because, well, the Chinese don't give a crud about us. Even though if you look at the market, if we stopped buying from the Chinese, we'd cripple them. Something to think about. You buy the product from India, you can buy it from Malaysia, you can buy it from a lot of other places. As long as it's manufactured there, that is. And then if you just cripple China's economy, we don't have to worry about them. They'll cease to exist all by themselves without any war or anything else. I'm not saying or advocating any of the other stuff. I'm just saying that, you know, use your wallet to fight the war on China. And it is a war. I mean, they made threats over us visiting a country that they don't own. Come on, really? You want to deal with them? So, my rant for this morning's done. I try to keep them under 10 minutes, unless I have a big review. All the TVs that I've reviewed in the past are doing very good. The Sony now has no more. I don't use any of its smart features now. Waste of time on a Sony TV and OLED. Just switch over and get a Roku box and get the Roku Ultra, one of the new ones. They give you the high frame rate. They give you everything else, and the inputs support it for now. Every time you update, the TV wants to be updated, you might want to unplug your Roku box because for some reason the Sony TVs does something to the ports. Then when you get back in, you have to reset your Sony ports back up for the high speed. I've run into that a couple times, and that'll help you a lot. And you guys have a nice day, and I'll make another one maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. You have a nice day. Bye-bye.